So I decided to go ahead and patch this old icebox hatch up here on the in the cockpit. Went ahead and cut this little section out. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not a lot left under there. It's clearly been leaking for some time, so I've got this icebox hatch patched over. It was kind of just like right around here, but I went ahead and took some more of the deck away to replace some of the core in there because that hatch had been leaking for a long time, I guess. So pretty much all the way back to here, it was the core was pretty rotten, so I went ahead and just took that out and glassed it over, but turned out pretty sturdy. There's no flex in it or anything. And I'm probably going to add some more support underneath it, like build in some shelves or something. So, yep. Alright, so it seemed that the general consensus was to just rip the old icebox out. And I kind of made that decision before I saw all the comments, but yeah, so the fridge has been, or the icebox has been removed. So I'm not going to put another one back, I don't think, at least not right now. I'm just going to make this another quarter berth, I guess. Maybe put some shelving, some storage. And if I feel later on that I could use a built-in icebox, I mean, I can always put one in, so it won't be a big deal. So that'll save me some work trying to rebuild it right now. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get the engine out and get all this cleaned up around here. I have to remove all this tabbing from the old engine compartment and start building the new one. I'm trying to figure out what the best option would be for an oil pan. I guess I can just build one in under there. I would like to not make it permanent. I've seen a lot of boats that are, the oil pan is like fiberglassed in. But I was thinking maybe just building some little tabs for it to sit on or something. That way I could just sit it in there and pull it out if I need to. So I can have access to the lower part of the bilge down there. I've been trying to get my engine to start. We were having trouble. I wasn't able to get fuel through the lines to bleed, or I wasn't able to bleed the fuel lines there. And you use this is the little fuel pump. It goes right in there. And you use this little lever here to I guess like prime the fuel lines and pump all the air out, and then you go and like you loosen this little bleed valve and then all the way around to the injectors. But I wasn't able to get fuel up even to the pump, so I took the pump off to see if there was something wrong with it, but it looked fine. So I did notice that this was leaking a little bit, so the gasket was pretty much gone. So I cut a new gasket for it, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that back on there. See if we can get the fuel to pump through now. Alright, so I don't know what I did, but apparently taking it off and I just kind of cleaned it up a little bit seemed to work, because I'm just pumping a little pump here, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you can actually see it sucking the gas in, or the diesel in. And then you can hear it up here at this little bleed valve too. So I'm just going to keep pumping it, and it should start to push gas out of this, diesel, I keep calling it gas. It should start to push diesel out of this bleed valve. You're supposed to do it to where it doesn't push out any more bubbles. So now there's diesel everywhere. I guess that's how it's supposed to be done though. Okay, so I think I'm good here. So I think I need to loosen these. There's some air bubbles right there. Once again, diesel going everywhere. Let's loosen this one. There. we're good. I don't see any air bubbles coming out of there. Okay, so here's my rigged setup. Got my battery, jumper cables to the starter, and there's my control panel, have it hooked up. Here's my rigged up exhaust hose. Got a water hose connected to the water pump and have water flowing out of the exhaust hose. So I think I'm ready to try and start her. It's alive!